Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyaye Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. So yesterday we saw up to 9th verse of 11th chapter, right? So Jnana Siddhi Samarasya Pratipadaka Ayam Adhyaya Prarabhyate. Okay. So Jnanam and Siddhi, will they go together or not? What is Samarasya between? That is a chapter. So first initially our author started praying Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. So he is none other than Sanat Kumaraha और स्कंद. इसका प्रमाण क्या है? वेद. वेद ही प्रमाण है. सो व्हाट इज सेड? तमसः पारम दर्शयति भगवान सनत कुमारः तम स्कंध इति आचक्षते. दिस इज द प्रमाण, वेद प्रमाण. सो सनत कुमार हिमसेल्फ वाज बोर्न एज स्कंद, द कमांडर इन चीफ ऑफ द Daivic forces in the cosmos. So now, continuing about that Sanat Kumara, 10th verse. Sanat Kumaram Brahmarshim Tvamahur Veda Vedinaha Agamanam Tu Vettaraha Subrahmanyam Surarshapam Sanat Kumaram Brahmarshim Tvamahur Veda Vedinaha Agamanam Tu Vettaram Subrahmanyam Surarshapam. Now, Sanat Kumaram Brahmarshim. Brahmarshi Sanat Kumaraha. So Sanat Kumara, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, Sanadana, Brahma, Manasaputraha. They are always there, present. As long as the creation exists, they are always there. And they played and playing a great role in the cosmic administration right now. They are always there. They play a greater role, which we cannot understand their role. Cosmos is too complex. Universe is too complex. Its functions, its so many laws are there, so many worlds, so many beings. So it's a big, huge work which is going on. Evam pravartitam chakram na navartajati iha. Yaha Saghayurindriya Ramaha Moham Partha Sajivate. This cosmic wheel of action is incomprehensible to ordinary minds like us. But it is very complex. So in that complex functions, there are many devatas, maharshis are constantly working. Saptarishis, Prajapatis, Dikpalakas, Navagrahas in our solar system. But the universe is so big. So these Sanat Kumaras, etc., they are mighty beings which are not possible for us to understand what they play, what they do. So he was requested by Bhagavan Shiva to take incarnation as a Skanda, as I said yesterday. So therefore, Sanat Kumaram Brahmarshim Tvamahu Vedavadinaha. So you as a Skanda is none other than Sanat Kumaraha. Who says that Sanat Kumara eva Skanda iti? Sanat Kumara alone is Skanda. Skanda means Kartikeya. Iti Vedavadinam. Vedavid Abhimatam. It is the opinion, it is the declaration of the knowers of Veda. That's why Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi clearly said, only after realization you will understand what is Veda. Not that you understand Veda and realize the truth. First you realize the truth, then you will understand the Veda, he said. Otherwise, our consciousness cannot penetrate into the complexities of the Vedic declarations. These are all, up to some extent, to the extent humanity can understand, Bhagavan Shankaracharya has brought us to our notice, dissolves it in the apparent contradictions which are seen, apparent contradictions, because of the limitations of the readers, are all resolved by Acharya Shankara. Otherwise, we don't understand Veda, we cannot understand any Vedanta Shastra also without Adi Shankaracharya's help. So, therefore, here, Vedavadinam, Vedavid Abhimatam. Abhimatam means it is their opinion. They know. What they know? That Sanat Kumara alone was born as Skanda and Kartikeya in the universe. Tasmat Skandaha Tvameva Sanat Kumara iti. Therefore, who are you, Ramana, who is sitting that in front of me in the form of a human being? Who are you? You are none other than that Skanda only, Sanat Kumara only. So Sanat Kumara Tvameva. So Sanat Kumara, because you are Skanda Avatara, Skanda is none other than Sanat Kumara Avatara. Therefore, you are Sanat Kumaram Eva, Sanat Kumara Eva. Iti Subramanyam is called as Agamanam tu Vettaraha. In Agama Shastras, Vedavadinam, knowers of Veda, know him to be Sanat Kumara, Skanda. And Agamanam tu Vettaraha Subramanyam. Agama Shastras. Those who have studied Agama Shastras, they know what they know, that none other than Subramanyam Surarshabham. You are Subramanyam only. So Vedic people know that Tasmat Sanat Kumara Tvameva Sanat Kumara iti. And Agamanam, Agama Shastras, those who deal with rituals, puja, Shaiva Agama Shastras, Vaishnava Agama Shastras are there. So there are so many Shastras are there. Agama Shastras which deal with rituals, puja, temple constructions, Vidhi Vidhana. So they are all Agama Shastras. They have roots in Veda. So these Shastras, tu Vettaraha, those who know them, Subramanyam Surashrabham Tvam Ahohu. They consider you as none other than Subramanya. Subramanya is Surashrabham. Surashrabham means what? Suranam Rushabha. Eva. Meaning, among the Suranam, gods, Rushabha. Rushabha means what? Strong, mighty. Rushabha. Bull. So, bull. Bharatarshabha, who was addressed in Bhagavad Gita by Krishna. Bharatarshabha to Arjuna. A bull among the Bharata. So, Surarshabha, bull among the Devatas. Who? Subramanya. Why? Because otherwise, He is a more important commandant in chief. So that alone you are. Therefore, kevalam nama bhedoyam vyakti bhedo na vidyate sanat kumaras skandascha paryayau tava tattvataha केवलं नाम भेदोयम व्यक्ति भेदो न विद्यते सनत कुमार स्कंदश्च पर्यायौ तव तत्वतः. See, so kevalam nama bheda ayam. So skanda sanat kumarayoho eka vyakti paratvat ubhayamapi tava eva nama. Oh, say ultimately now who is Sanat Kumara born as Sanat Kumara born as Skanda? So kevalam nama bhedaha, ko bhedaha Sanat Kumaraha Skandayoho ko bhedaha kimapi na bhedam nasti. So there is no difference between Skandaha and Sanat Kumara. No bhedam, no difference between them. Vyakti bhedena na vidyate. They are the same person. They are not two individuals. They are not two separate. Sanat Kumara alone is Skanda. Skanda is born. So there are not two. They are not two different individuals. So Sanat Kumara Skandascha Paryayau. Now, who is Sanat Kumara? Who is Skanda? Both are same. Or Tavatattvataha, it is your own essence. It is you. So either we call you as Skanda or we call you as Sanat Kumara. It is you alone, O Ramana. You alone. Therefore, Ramana Maharshi is none other than Kartikeya avatar. And Kartikeya is none other than Sanat Kumara. Sanat Kumaram Sada Bandhyat. Sanat Kumar Sada Bandaniya. Sarve Jananam. Sarvaihi Janaihi. Sarvaihi Janaihi Sanat Kumara Sada Bandaniya. Sanat Kumara even now he is there. There is a great somebody. The Sanat Kumara's darshan is difficult to get. Because we cannot bear. When these devatas, we demand them, even if you are extremely pure, we cannot see them. Why? They are like not one sun. Can you see into the light of that, our lights we arrange sometimes, focus lights. Can you look into them? We cannot. So even these Mahatmas, their luster, their Jyotish Swarupa is so bright, Jyotirmaya Sharira, we cannot see them actually. That's what Arjuna did, no? Vishwarupa he could not see, he closed his eyes. Because that luster, that light, so Divyachakshu Bhagavan gave. Otherwise, Arjuna was not capable of looking at universal light. It is not a faded like this world. So, we are accustomed only to this. This is not at all a light from Mahatma's point of view. It is all faded world. Think. So, therefore, we cannot. But then there was one person in the beginning of 20th century or in the beginning of end of 19th century. That person had darshan of Sanat Kumara. He appeared to that person. I am not telling he or she also, deliberately. I am not telling the name also. In the form of 30-year-old person. Though they are all balakas only, but he appeared a 30-year-old to her. to that her devotion. I told that the her or him, I don't remember now. So that person, let's say a person, appeared. So it is difficult, durlabham, their darshan. So Sanat Kumara is there even today. Similarly, Kartikeya is very much there. That's why when we see Kartikeya, in the Sanat Kumara Prarthana, Skanda word will come. In Skanda Prarthana, Kartikeya the Sanat Kumara word will come. If you read those Prarthanas, you will understand. So therefore, Surarshabha Kevalam Namabhedoyam Vyaktibhedana Vidyate Sanat Kumara Skandascha Pariyayo Tava Tatvataha. In fact, both are your own. You are in essence is Sanat Kumara, you are in essence is Kartikeya. That is Ramana Maharshi. Then, Pura Kumarilo Nama Bhutva Brahmana Sattamaha Dharmam Vedoditam Natha Tam Tvam Samstapitavanasi Pura Kumarilo Nama Bhutva Brahmana Sattamaha Dharmam Vedoditam Natha Tvam Samstapitavanasi Pura. Now, in the story also was there. Ultimately, something happened in Kailash. What happened? Forget about it. But Lord Shiva ordered Subramanya to take 3 births on earth. To bring out again Vedic Dharma, Vaidika Dharma. It's very beautiful, our Dharma is Vaidikoyam, Vaidika Dharma. Therefore, first he was born as Kumarala Bhatta. Kumarala Bhatta, Pura Kumarlo Nama Bhutva, Brahmana Sattamaha, Veda Bahya Samayabihi, Saugatalaihi, Akule Kale, Subramanya Amsha Samjataha, Kumarala Bhatto, Brahmano, Vaidika Dharmam Sthapayamasa. Veda Bahya Buddhists and Jains, they don't believe in Vedas. They are called Veda Bahyaha. What is Nastika? Who is a Nastika? Those who don't believe in Veda, they are Nastikas. Not that those who don't believe in God. Nastika means those who do not believe in Veda. Okay. So Veda Bahyaha means what? Buddhists. So Kumara Bhatta, at that time, Veda Bahya Samayabihi, Saugatalaihi Akule, Kale, and these people created so much of confusion about the Veda. They spread confusion about the Veda among Sanatanis. Hindu means no Sanatana. This word came now. Though among the Vedic followers, these extra Siddhantas have caused a lot of confusion. They created a lot of turmoil. So in that time, Akule Kale, when people have started leaving Karmakanda, we read 1 or 2, that also we pose as though we have understood. Little, I mean, a smell of Vedanta from 20 miles away, you smell and conclude that you are great and stop puja, path, Vedic rituals, everything stopped. Because I am a Vedanti. You smelt Vedanta from 20 miles distance. That's the tragedy. Whether it is Yajna Yagadi karmas, puja, anusana, upasana, they are all given by Veda only, no? We believe in Veda. Veda pramanam for us. Veda means pramanam for us. Now what does Veda give? Veda teaches karma kanda, upasana kanda and jnana kanda. Veda speaks about dharma, Veda speaks about Brahma. So we have conveniently left as though it's a choice. There is no choice. Study any great Shankara Peethadipatis. What their Upapadesha is. Peethadipatis. Why they do rituals even today? So it has got its own. It is not a subject now to talk. So those who created confusions, like Buddhists, talking against Veda, and many have fallen prey to it. So they thought, very good, no ritual required, relax, just attend 1 hour talk and feel you are a Vedanti. And no discipline, no regulation. So live a freestyle because you are Brahman. That is not going to help. Further aayega, baad mein aayega. So therefore, when they created confusion, at that time Kumarla Bhatta came, and to defeat Buddhists, he had joined a Buddhist group, monastery, and learned Buddhism, how they are twisting, how they are talking against the Vedic system, how they are trying to prove Veda is wrong. He joined. So in the discussion, in the argument with his own teacher, when he was refuting the Buddhist theories of many other theories, when compared to Veda Pramana, Rushi Proktam, Vedam, Mantradastaraha, Rushayaha. So then when the argument went on, the teacher said, observed that he is a Sanatani Vaidika person joined in the disguise of a Buddhist in our ashram and challenging me and not accepting the Buddhist. So as a punishment, he was asked he asked his students, other students, to take him and push him from the mountain top to death as a punishment. So Kumarla Bhatta was taken to the corner of a mountain top, and he said, from his statement, if Vedam, I have taken refuge in Vedamata, top very huge high altitude mountain. I took support of Veda. I trusted Veda. If I truly believe and faith in Veda, let Veda protect me. So when he was pushed, nothing happened, only one eye got hurt. Eye gone, one eye. Nothing happened to his body. He was happy, got up. But then he asked, why should I lose my eye also? If I trusted complete in Veda, then it was revealed to him that you have used the word if Veda is true. So if Veda is true is the word used, therefore as a little punishment, one eye had gone. Now later on, Kumarla Bhatta, his Sishya was Mandana Mishra, who became later on Sureshwaracharya. Mandana Mishra was a Karmakandi. His guru was Kumarla Bhatta. And he had to do that Vaidika Sampradaya. Vaidika Sampradayam, Rituals, karmakanda, yajna-yagadi karmas are absolutely necessary. They purify us. Only at a later stage, if you are capable, if you are transcended that state to upasana level, then you do upasana, karma reduces, then transcend upasana, then shuddha jnanam, only nididhyasana will be left. Without preliminary training, we go directly into Vedanta class, thinking that listening is the best thing to do. No change in our character, no change in our behavior, no change in giving up adharma, no dharma, all the problems are there. We don't have clarity for life. So later on, because he, Guru Droha he did, because he learned from the Guru and Guru Ninda kiya hai, he blamed the Guru. Therefore, as a punishment, atonement, prayashchitta, he started self-immolating himself, Kumarala Bhatta. He lit a fire around the sand and all. He sat there in the heated sand, lit fire inside for self-immolation. Up to neck only, every body is burning inside. Meaning, the heat started. That time, Kumarala Bhatta was famous for Karmakanda. Shankaracharya met him to defeat, to establish the Jnanam is superior to Karma. Don't get caught up, get lost in Karmakanda. Karmakanda is a stage in between. You have to go through it and drop it. Without going through, you cannot drop it. If you want to go to Badrinath, you cannot start your journey sitting in Noida from Haridwar. Without going up to Haridwar, you cannot carry the journey on further towards Badrinath. Oh, I go by helicopter. Even then you have to cross Haridwar, no? Haridwar, Rishikesh, Peoplecourt, all the places you have to cross. Joshimath, then reach Badrinath. So therefore, then Shankaracharya went. But I want to defeat, because people are stuck up. The problem is, Paramacharya, Kanchi Paramacharya, he was moving God. Great Mahatma. I had a darshan once. From a distance, just little distance. So many books are there, Mahatma's Voice of Divinity's books. He wrote so many, he's a moving God. I mean, we cannot talk about him. So he said, if Bhagavan Krishna were to come again and teach Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna again, like all of us, if he were to come and teach Gita, he will say, please do Karmakanda, not run after Jnanakanda. Because you have left all the duties towards society, community, Devatarchana, everything is left. No discipline, no commitment, no program, nothing. No Sandhya Vandan. I was listening to Bharti Tirtha Swami's talk 2 days back. Pithadipati of Srungeri Pithadipati, he is considered right now as the most knowledgeable Vidwan. Great Mahatma. Bharti Tirtha Swami. I was listening. He said, Sandhya Vandanam you do. Simple, everyday morning. Youngsters, elders, everybody do your Sandhya Vandan. They say, Swami, we are not able to find time. Please give some other thing to do in the place of Sandhya Vandan. And Swami is telling, if you find time to play in the place of Sandhya Vandan to do something else, then do Sandhya Vandan only. Sandhya Vandanam is for everybody, not only particular Varna. Trakala Sandhya. Okay, at least 2 times, at least 1 time. Think. So we don't do Sandhya Vandan. We have no commitment, no program. Only like a thinking, thoughts. It is not transformed into a practical living. So karma kanda is necessary. Karma kanda disciplines you. Karma kanda also sets certain things in the nature properly. Visible world alone is not the world. So Puja Gurudev said, puja also is the best technique. Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi himself said, puja, japa, chintanam, kramat. Ultimately go, but everybody is not fit enough for self-inquiry. It is not that you go to a hotel and you take a menu and decide what to eat. My choice. You cannot ask a kindergarten child, do you want to go directly to PhD, beta, please? He has to be put into nursery 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D. Systematically. Therefore, Pura Kumarilo Nama Subramanya Amsha Samjataha. You are actually Amsha, part manifestation of Subramanya Swami. Who? Kumarla Bhatta, Amsha What is Amsha Avatara? A total Subramanya Swami need not take birth. A part of his manifestation is enough to do that work. So I have a lot of energy to lift about, say, 25 kilos or 20 kilos I can lift. That is my capacity, full capacity. But if I have to lift a glass in front of me, do I need to use all the power which is normally used to lift 20 kilos of the weight? No. I don't. A part of energy is enough for me to do that work. That's called Amsha Avatara. So Subramanya Swami, Amsha Avatara is Kumarla Bhatta, who gave Vaidika Karma Kanda, was dying in those days. Vedavahyaha have come. Those who are outside the ring of Vedic method, they are converted into Buddhism. They misunderstood also. Sunyavada also was a misunderstanding. Buddha never said that. Buddha's what he said, Sunya, is different from what you and I understood. So therefore, Subramanyamsa Samjataha Kumarla Bhatta Brahmanaha Vaidika Dharmam Stapayamasa. You established Vaidika Dharmam as first avatar as Kumarla Bhatta during Adi Shankara's times. Kumarlasya Yah Karana Purushaha Skandaha. Who is the Kumarlasya Karanam? Who is the cause? Who is the Kumarla Bhatta? Skandaha, Skanda Avatara. Skanda Sayevatvam. That cause of Kumarla Bhatta, that is Skanda, is you alone. Tavapi tadrupantara bhutatvat. You actually Tavayeva, Tavapi. Even you are all, that Skanda Avatara was Kumarla Avatara Bhatta. That Kumarla Bhatta or Skanda, that is you only. You came and established that Vaidika Dharmam. Okay. Jainair Vyakulite Dharme Bhagavan Dravideshu Cha Bhutva Tvam Jnana Sambandho Bhaktim Stapitavanasi जैनैर्व्याकुलिते धर्मे भगवन् द्रविडेषु च भूत्वा त्वं ज्ञानसम्बन्धो भक्तिं स्थापितवानसि. Next avatara, he was Jnana Sambandhar. Jnana Sambandh, great Tamil Bhakta. Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi told stories of Jnana Sambandhar and he quoted Jnana Sambandhar. He was a great Bhakta. So he established Bhakti. When Jains are overpowering and they started their confusing. See, you may have your system. The problem, a disease of humanity is to disturb others. To say that we are correct, you are wrong. That is happening even within our own different sects, different philosophies, followers. Vaishnavites, Shaivites fighting. And those, neither we are full karmakandi, nor upasakas, nor jnanis. But we think we are something and fight with others. This bhayankara roga should come to an end. All are encompassed by Veda Dharma. Therefore, Jaine, Vaidike Dharme Vyakulite, Jain is this, then because of that, Jaina, and then there is some disturbed again created in Jain, Vaidika Dharma. But Jain philosophy is different again. So they don't believe in Krishna, they don't believe in Gita. उनसे पूछना जाके. They have their own philosophy. They say Krishna will go to hell because he brought Mahabharata war. Their philosophy it is. So what is the common between Jainism, Buddhism, Hinduism or Sikhism or any ism? The common is human values. Spiritual practice, something to liberate, you have to liberate. This thought is common among all religions. So there is no conflict there with love, kindness, compassion. But in some cases, even there also problem. Like unless you are belonging to my community, I will not like you, I will not love you. So these values which are taught also got confined to a particular locality, particular community, particular sect, or a particular religion. So only Advaita Dharma, Veda Dharma, says Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Ayam nijaha parova iti ganana laghuchetasam. This kind of calculations, this is mine, that is yours. Ayam nijaha, ye mera hai, ye paraya hai. Ayam paraha va iti ganana, this kind of ganana, segregating, counting. Laghu chetasam. Men of little intelligence only do this. Men of little intelligence. Aviveki log. Udara charita naam to. Great Udara charita, those who are of noble character. Those whose hearts have expanded. Of whole humanity. You see the Vedic prayer? Sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu. Samasta sanmangalani santu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. All beings, pasupakshadi. So this kind of a universal thought, you don't find anywhere except in the wisdom given by the rishis. Buddha Bhagavan gave same. Christ also said same thing. But we confine that slowly into me, you. And the people ask, आपके यहाँ माने in your religion ऐसा होता है, हमारे यहाँ ऐसा नहीं होता है. Buddha, you are born in this, got attached to it. Next life you'll be born in some other religion. You get attached to that. Because to get attached to where you are born, that vasana is created. So that vasana will go with you. So you are born in some other country, whatever religion, caste, creed. So I am a gender-oriented, whatever gender I am in, I support. I am identified as gender and gender supporting. So gender supporting is a vasana, not male-female. You die, next birth you take. That vasana will come. Even if you are no gender next life, you support that community alone again. We are better. Because the vasana to identify with the body and support is continued. If you are fanatic, the fanaticism in you will continue as a vasana. And wherever you are born, wherever you are grown, you become fanatic in that place. This is not easy to understand. Therefore, Gurudev said very clearly once, only in Advaita world can be united. Think about it. There is no superiority if I accept all paths ultimately lead to emancipation. There is no problem. Then there is no conflict. You say, my path alone will take you to the God. Your God is not God, first of all. What you follow is devilish things. Mine is divine. How can you establish harmony? So this was the conflict. And without studying Shastras, people talk nonsense. Among our own people. They say, those who study Vedanta, they become arrogant. The Hinduism or philosophy, they say, I am God. How can you be God? Because Aham Brahmasmi translated as I am God. That is not correct translation. God is according to us Ishvara, Sarvajna, Sarvavyapakatvam, Sarvashaktimantaha. We are not comparing with God. So Aham Brahmasmi is not translated as I am God. So this understanding, that difference, they don't know. The talk. So therefore, ultimately, you fight with like a cheap dog, street dog, fight with every other dog and die. And all the way living in an illusion that I am a spiritual seeker. All the way keeping that partitions in the mind. Be proud, because this is a supreme. Be proud of this Vedic Dharma, not that you are born in India. No, but you are born, either born here or not, appreciate the highest thought which is given by the rishis to the humanity. That is, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. So, if not today, after 1,000 years or 10,000 years or 1 lakh years, there is no gati for humanity till we understand the philosophy of one existence. Till then, there won't be any harmony, religious wars, domination, suppressing, torturing others based on skin color, based on what you call region, based on your caste, creed, religion, based on your status in society, based on your so-called qualifications. So I keep on segregating myself, separating myself. Therefore, so Skanda, that time, through the Jain, when they are propagating, that time, Skanda Hamshasyataha Sri Jnana Sambandhamurtihi Shaiva Samayacharyo Avatirya Bhaktim Stapit. He was born in Shaiva cult. Samayachara. Bhakti of Shaiva Bhakti cult. Then he beautifully gave us and established devotion in society. So therefore, imam adhikrutya eva saundarya laharyam, keeping this saundarya lahari mein, in saundarya lahari, they said, quoted, tavastanyam manye iti padye. There is a poem about Jnana Sambandhar, it comes. He was praying to Lord Shiva and Mother. Tavastanyam manye iti padye, in that padye, dayavatya dattam dravida shishura swadya tavayat kavinam praudhana majani kamani yah kavajita. सौंदर्य लहरी, शिवानंद लहरी पढ़ाया मैं आपको।
सौंदर्य लहरी आपने पढ़ाया था सिक्स में, हम एक बार कैंप में गए।
वो दैट इज नॉट शिवा सौंदर्य लहरी, इट इज जीवन मुक्तानंद लहरी। पुरे पौरान पश्यन नर युवती नामा कृतिमयान, वो मैं याद रखता हूँ मैं क्या क्या पढ़ाया। That was in 2005. 2005, 20 साल हो गए ना, बुढ़े हो गए सब लोग। 20 साल, बट एटलीस्ट गुड, सम यू रिमेम्बर्ड। सिर्फ में कैंप हुआ था, ये तो याद है ना। ट्यून तो एक ही है ना, दैट छंदस अलग अलग ट्यून से, आई लाइक दिस ट्यून। तो ये भक्ति, he speaks, oh divine mother, tavastanyam manye. I consider the breast milk of yours, divine mother, if he gets one drop of it, that will make me purna jnani. Tavastanyam manye dayavatya dattam dravida shishura swadya. Out of compassion you gave me your kind words and kind that breast milk. Out of your love, having drunk that, I became great kavi. Great poet I became. Because the elixir of words started coming from my mouth. And though even I am small, but I became a great composer among the greatest of the composers of those times. Greater than the greatest. Greater than the greatest. Think. So I became great because of your compassion, O Mother. This is the devotion, samarpana buddhi. So therefore, Dravida Shishura Swadya Tavajat Kavinam Praudhanam Ajani Kamaniya Kavajita. My poets are composed, started Kamaniya Kavita. Most beautiful and charming, the heart-melting poetry started coming from me because you gave me, I could get your breast milk. At least even drop also somebody takes, they are blessed. That is a devotion of Jnana Sambandhar towards the mother. Think. So therefore, Adhuna, now, so second life incarnation was Jnana Sambandhar. Now in this life he became Ramana Maharshi. अधुना अधुना त्वं महाभागा ब्रह्मज्ञानस्य गुप्तये शास्त्रज्ञानेन संतृप्तैः निरुद्धस्यागतो धराम् अधुना त्वं महाभागा ब्रह्मज्ञानस्य गुप्तये शास्त्रज्ञानेन संतृप्तैः निरुद्धस्यागतो धराम् एवं भक्ति स्थापनाय श्री ज्ञान संबंध मूर्ति स्वरूपेण आगतः त्वं हे महाभागा the one who has come descended on the earth in the form of Jnana Sambandhar to establish Bhakti cult, same you, the one who descended as Jnana Sambandhar to establish Bhakti cult, Tvam, hey Mahabhaga, Adhuna, now you have come. As what? Shastra Jnanena Santruptaihi, Shastra Chercha Eva Alam Iti, Atma Vicharat, Tasya Ananyatvam Matva, Brahmataha Truptaihi Purushaihi, Niruddhasya Pratibadda Prasarasya Brahmajnanasya Guptaye, Rakshanaya Ityartaha, Dharamagataha, Bhuvam Praptaha. Now what is happening? In this life, you came to give what? Shuddha Jnanam. So Kumarla Bhatta, Karma. Jnana Sambandhar, Bhakti. Ramana Maharshi, Jnanam. So 3 assignments were given by Lord Shiva to Subramanya Swami. हमेशा घूमते रहते हो on your वाहन, थोड़ा काम करो. जाके थोड़ा काम करो. क्या करूं? भाई ये तो वैदिक धर्म, भक्ति, ज्ञान, go and establish. So it took 3 incarnations. Ramana Maharshi. Now, what is happening here? Adhuna Shastra Jnanena So, see, you gave a real Jnanam. What did you give? Listen now. People, those who study Shastras, they are quite contented. Please, Khan खोल के सुनना. Be alert. Be alert. Double alert. Those who feel contented by the mere study of scriptures and engage in discussions, charcha, so that itself is enough. Those who think that way, that studying the scriptures, engaging in discussions itself is enough. Shastra Charcha is enough. And that itself, Atma Vicharat Tasya Ananyatvam Matva. There is Shastra Vicharat. So Shastra Vichara, inquiry into the real meaning of scriptures. People consider, those who are studying scriptures consider inquiry into the scriptural understanding itself is enough. There is nothing other than required. Constantly study scriptures, reflect, discuss. That itself is enough. And Atma Vicharat Tasya Ananyatvam Matva. And they consider Shastra Charcha itself is equal to self-enquiry. So now, study of scriptures, Shastra Vichara, is different from self-study, enquiry. Atma Vichara. So Shastra Charcha is different from Atma Vichara. Shastra Vichara, Shastra Charcha, discussions on the scripturals, understanding is one part. But that is enough. I am saying 99,000 or even 99 lakhs, 99,999 of every crore believe only Shastra Charcha, reading books, listening to commentaries, lectures itself is enough. They stop there. And they think this itself is Atma Vichara. That's the problem. So, Atma Vicharat tasya ananyatvam matva. Oh, both are same. Self-inquiry, Atma Vichara, Shastra Charcha, Shastra Adhyayanam, both are same. What else is required? So, Subhe se I went to Uttarakashi some time back. One Swami was asking me, वो some शास्त्र है, आप ये हर भाषा का ये भी लगाते हो क्या, वो भी लगा के बताते हो क्या, ये भी लगाते हो क्या? अरे बाबा क्या लगाना है? See, I don't know how to. It should stop somewhere, no? No. It is different. Atma Vichara is different. For Atma Vichara, you don't have to have any Shastra Jnanam. That's what Ramana Maharshi gave. You should have intention to know who I am. You don't have to study Bhashya. You don't have to study anything. You must have Shraddha on Guru Vakya. That's enough. But my buddhi, my intellect, like Arjuna was skeptic. Arjuna was intellect. Unless he was convinced, he will not do anything. So to that type of intellect, Krishna had convinced him. Tukaram, you take Panduranga, you take Mirabai, you take. हमें क्या पता है रंगा पांडुरंगा कृष्णा 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 dissolve ego, attain mukti. But my frame of mind is Shastra Charcha. Do it, okay. But that is not the final. But that itself is considered as Atma Vichara by some people, not treating it as different from Shastra Charcha. Brahmataha truptaihi. They got contented out of their own delusion. Brahma. Brahmakaranena santruptai. They got. Out of delusion. So Brahma mein pade hai. So they are contented out of delusion. Brahmataha truptaihi. Those who are contented out of Brahma, an illusion. A delusion, sorry. अगर मैंने ये पढ़ लिया, वो सुन लिया, ये सुन लिया, पूरा रामचरितमानस आता है, भागवत भी चला आ जाता है, ये भ्रमा, तृप्ति, contented, it is an illusion, delusion. In contentment, purushaihi, by such people, then what happened? Pratibadda prasarasya, niruddhasya, meaning Gupta Brahma Jnanam is there, no? So Gupta Brahma Jnanam Pratibadda Prasarasya Brahma Jnanasya Gupta Ye Rakshanaya. Gupta means Rakshanaya. So Brahma Jnanasya Niruddhasya. Because of such false contentment derived out of an understanding under delusion that Shastra Charcha is itself is Shastra Vichara, we don't have to do anything else. Investigate. A great master asked me, when I asked her something, he said, investigate. He never replied to my question. He gave the homework to me. You investigate. On the seat of meditation. Investigate not God. whatever I asked. But you investigate, he said. It is a form of inquiry. So therefore, pratibadha prasarasya brahmajnanasya. So there's no, because of theirs, they have put a block to themselves. What block? Shastra Charcha, Shastra Shravanam through YouTube or what do you call, mobile, listen, talk, satsang, suntero. That is enough. And then contentment you got. I am a jnani, I am a bahut samajh mein aa gaya, maine ye bhi padh liya, wo bhi padh liya. But literally there is no transformation inside. Atma Vichara is not there. Self-enquiry, you think this is self-enquiry. No. Therefore, he says, Brahmataha Purushaihi Niruddhasya Pratibadha Prasarasya Brahmajnanasya Guptaye Rakshanaya. So, Brahmajnanam is very Gupta. It has to be protected from this false understanding. So, he gave enquiry is different from Shastra Charcha, Shastra Adhyayanam, Shastra Sravanam. But enquiry is different. To teach this, dharam agataha bhavam praptaha. You attained birth. You came onto the earth. To teach, please, you may study scriptures, but enquiry. As other master said to me, investigate. Investigate. Even Jiddi Krishnamurti also used to say same pattern, same thought. Investigate. So it is it's a process to be carried with high degree of alertness. So it is an internal sadhana. So bhavam praptaha. So this is how Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi gave Jnana Marga, self-enquiry. So Karmakanda, Kumarla Bhatta, Ashtak Vaidya Dharma, Bhakti as Jnana Sambandhar, devotion towards Mother Shiva, and third is Saddha Jnana Swarupam, Atma Vichara, self-enquiry. Investigate. Whole life, all of us, so far, till this moment, we have been busy in a project called rubbing our personalities on others. Rubbing our ideas. We don't want to change. We wanted to impress everybody, our thoughts, our ideas, our notions, our opinions, our judgments, our so-called understanding, whatever you understood, if at all you understood. Whole life, husband is impressing the wife is impressing the husband, both of them trying to put their thoughts on the... It's actually a veterinary game, as a great master said, veterinary game, Pashu Pravrutti. For Pashu, I hit Pashu and lead the Pashu towards the destination which I want. No? उसको एक whip करके है इधर जाओ उधर जाओ. So whole life we are actually involved in this stupid way of living. Without saying anything, we are telling everybody, Be like me. I will not be like you. मुझे देखो, मुझे देखो, मैं कैसा हूं देखो. This is the Ramana Maharshi के बारे में बताया. Glorified. Now he comes to the question. What is the question? Sandeha bahavo natha Shishyanam varitastvaya Imam cha mama sandeham Nivarayitum Sandeha bahavo natha Shishyanam varitastvaya Imam cha mama sandeham Nivarayutumarhasi. He Natha, he Bhagavan. Bahavaha Shishyanam Sandeha Tvaya Varitaha Nivaritaha. Ye Bhagavan, ye Natha, O Lord, O Ramana Maharshi. You have clarified many doubts of many disciples and devotees. You have been doing that only. Clarified many. And there are lakhs of people who got convinced, happy. Their minds have become calm, peaceful in your presence. So you have created. Therefore, Imam cha mama sandeham nivarayutum arhasi. Imam vakshamanam. Now, this doubt which I am going to ask you, you have to clarify that, remove that doubt by answering my question. Mamanja sandeham niva. My doubt you have to dispel. Now it is, I am requesting you to dispel my doubt. Nivarya mam anugrahana iti vijnaptihi. It's a request, vijnapti. Please clarify, remove my doubt, dispel my doubt, and bless me. Fill me with your grace. Hey Bhagavan, please clarify my doubt. Now, what is the doubt? He says, Atha ayam prashno bhavati. This prashna I asked Ramana Maharshi. So this prashna and jawab, answer, is the next 11 verses, 16 to 26. 10 verses. 11 verses is the answer given by Ramana Maharshi. 9 or 10 verses and last concluding. This we will take up tomorrow, the question. Okay? So far, yesterday and today, we have studied the greatness of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.